Ever wonder how a community kind of just happens? Because it's a bit of a small miracle. The places we live in are like theaters where hundreds, thousands, and sometimes millions of people are simultaneously living, eating, buying, selling, making, working, romancing, moving, building. It's amazing the whole thing doesn't all fall apart. But have you ever thought about what's going on behind the scenes? Before I go any further, I am not talking about event planning here. This has nothing to do with weddings. Planning is the process through which governments, businesses, and citizens come together to shape their communities. It's so important, there's an entire profession dedicated to it. Planners. Like the communities they work in, the planning profession is complex and diverse. Some planners work on issues like housing, working to provide safe and affordable places to live in. Other planners work in transportation, improving networks of roads, trails, bus routes, sidewalks, and bike lanes to help everyone get around. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Planners are also involved in architecture, protecting heritage, promoting energy efficiency, celebrating arts and culture, protecting the environment, and protecting places from flooding because climate change. The list goes on and on and on. And whether they work in government, the private sector, or non-profits, planners are tasked with finding solutions to those issues. They conduct research, consult with professionals, they analyze, try to predict the future, and in the process, they write reports, give presentations, talk to the community, create models, and make maps. They make lots and lots of maps. And when it all comes together, planners, well, they plan. They create policies and bylaws that help guide communities towards the future. Gosh, it's so beautiful. But good planning isn't just a document. It's a process, one that consults and collaborates with people. It's key that planners recognize change and work with their communities to plan for it rather than being overwhelmed by it. But above it all, planning is an attitude, one that firmly believes that when people work together, they can make a difference. And that's planning in a nutshell. Or at least what we can say about this profession in a minute or two. It can seem like organized chaos at times, but that's the hard work that goes on behind the scenes to make sure that our communities are places that are enjoyable and worthwhile to live in. If you'd like to learn more about planning and the profession, check out the Alberta Professional Planners Institute at their website, albertaplanners.com.